Campbell's theory is that a story has three parts, every story, whether it's a comic book blockbuster or anybody's life per se. And so you have an ordinary hero. They're living their ordinary life, like Dorothy on that black and white farm in The Wizard of Oz. And that's why I use this, because it's a very simple analogy. And then you have separation. That's the first part of the journey. So obviously, Dorothy's separation was the tornado that picked her up and sat she and her house and Toto down on a wicked witch in the land of Oz. The second part of the story is what Campbell called initiations. And that's when you go through several trials. Obviously, Dorothy's was to go retrieve the broomstick of the wicked witch. And then the final piece is the return. And obviously with Dorothy, the return was to go home. There's no place like home. But within the context of The Wizard of Oz, another thing that I really began to learn and understand and really embrace, and this goes back to your question about relationships, the hero's journey is filled with what are archetypes. We're called archetypes. And really, they are just positioning of human character. And actually, if you think about Dorothy and her mates, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion, those archetypes created behavior that already existed in Dorothy. It was there all along. So, and you also know that I say nothing, and I mean nothing is as it appears. And so with Scarecrow, he said he didn't have a brain, but he was really the most smart of all of them. Tin Man didn't have a heart. He was the one who had the most love in him. And then Cowardly Lion, with the name Coward, even though he acted very timid and cowardly, when it came time, he was the most brave of them all. And so these archetypes are behaviors that already existed in Dorothy. She just didn't know it. She was equipped for the trip all along. So it took this journey to bring about that in her. And I think the most important thing about the hero's journey